When you want to add an activity to your Seesaw account, you click the Add button at the top of the screen. Right here, then click on Assign Activity. Okay, we're going to create our own activity. There's different options. You can click on Community and browse different activities, but right now we're just going to create a new activity. So click the Create New Activity button, type your title. So it's going to be Reading Day 19. And here you're going to type your instructions, what you want the learners to do. So today, you will be reading about Antarctica. And what you can do now, you can record your voice. So add voice instructions. So you click on this, click the button to begin recording. Today you will be reading about Antarctica. Then you click the pause button. Now you have recorded your students' instructions. Next thing you can do, right now I'm going to add a book. So add multimedia instructions, for example. Click this one, upload, select from computer. You can also just drag your file. Open. Okay, so when it's uploaded, you will see your book right here. And you have different things you can do. You can draw with a pen right here, or you can select, you can add text, whatever you want to do. Right now, I'm just going to record myself giving instructions. I'm going to click on microphone right here. Recording 3 seconds. Good morning, learners. Today you are going to read about the amazing Antarctica. And I click the done button because I'm done recording. One thing you can also do is go to the next page, one of the pages, and you can read part of the text if you want to for the students. You have a maximum, I think, of 5 minutes of recording. When you are done with your recording, click the green button at the top. Next thing I'm going to do, so this is an example of the book for the students to read. Now I want to add a quiz to this. I'm going to add a template for students' response. Right here I can draw, I can take a photo or not, but I'm still going to upload a file right now. So select from computer, I'm going to use my Antarctica quiz. And here I'm going to type, I'm going to move the box, there, the questions. Going to move my box out of the way, right here, make it smaller maybe, okay. And I am done with this. I can also record myself if I want to, take a photo, but that's it for right now. The green button again. And I am done. I have a title, student instructions, I recorded myself, I have an example, the book, and what students are going to be doing. Now I click the save button right here. And my next option will be to assign it to the classes. So click the button right here, assign. I'm going to choose to send this to my class, grade 3B. So I'm going to edit. I don't want to send to everybody. I'm going to send to my test students. So I'm going to click on the students I want to send it to. If you want to send it to everybody, click this, everything is checked. I'm going to choose a folder also. You don't have to, if you don't want to use folders, completely fine. So I already have all my folders right here, but you can create a folder. So you click create folder. Week 5, I'm going to choose green because I feel like it. Green button again. And it's assigned to week 5. Now, you don't have to, but if you want to add skills, click on skills. You can create a new skill. Type the name of your skill, could be reading comprehension, main ideas, whatever you choose, and then you will click the green button. I already have my skill, so I'm just going to click on main idea right here, and then the green button again. Assign, so everything is set, assign to one class. And that's it. You created the activity and it is assigned to your students. So now we are going to talk about feedback and students' activities. So right here I am in my class, grade 3B. If you look on the right side, I am on the activity page. And I'm going to look at Math 17, which is about quadrilaterals. So I see this is my activity. I see I got 6 responses from my students, so I'm going to click on it. And I will see if I scroll down who answered and who did not answer. So here are my students. So Asia did, Gustavo did, Faisal did not, and so on. I'm going to click on Patrick, for example, to see what he did. So this is his response. Let's see, and he's recording himself.
Square is a quadrilateral with 4 right angles. Each side is equal. Rectangle
Okay. So that's what I did. He did a pretty good job. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to click on comment. Good job, Patrick. You understand the concept of quadrilaterals. And I post it. And Patrick will see this on his page, on his journal, when he logs in. So that's it for feedback. Another thing I want to mention is, let me close this. So here I have my test student who did an activity on punctuation and dialogue. So I'm going to click on it. And I see that person missing a few things. So I'm going to click on the 3 little dots, click Edit Item. And here I can either record myself giving feedback or I can draw, and I'm going to choose the drawing. And I'm going to use green. And at the same time I'm going to write on it, I'm going to record myself saying what that person is missing or did wrong. So I see that in the first box, you asked a question, but you forgot the quotation marks as we're talking about during our lessons. So here I'm adding right here your quotation marks. You did really well in the second part. And the last part, so still the quotation marks, and I'm adding them for you. But also remember, we talked about this earlier, there's always a capital letter at the beginning of a sentence. So, and then I click the done button, and here are my corrections for the students. I'm done with this. Click on the green button, and it is ready for my learner to see the corrections I made on their copy. You don't have to record yourself, you can just write on it or type on it, as your choice. We are going to talk about our collection, so you can organize all your activities without assigning them into different collections, not folders, but collections. And these are for the activities that you assign and for the ones you don't assign. So it will be like a place where you can have everything together for next year, for example. So I'm going to take my Reading 22 activity. I'm going to click on it to open it. And from there, I'm going to click on the 3 little dots, the same as Edit Activity, but I'm going to click on Add to Collection. And because of reading activity, I'm going to add it to my 3rd grade reading collection. And that's simple, that's it. Now, if I go back to my library, so you have all the recent activities, new activities, you know this page. If I go or scroll down all the way to the bottoms, I have my collections, and that's how I organize all my activities, which is an easier way after that to find what you're looking for. The great thing is you have all your different activities, and if you forget to assign one to a collection, they are at the bottom and you can work from there. If you have a questions, there's a wonderful button right here. If you look at the bottom, on the right side of the bottom, this little question mark, if you click on it, you can ask any questions you have. It's pretty straightforward. So for example, How do I create an activity? And here the assistant is going to give me all the different steps. So teachers, tap the green. So you will see it keeps going, and then you can just go back at the top and see all different instructions. So it tells you what to do, give you a screenshot of where you can find this, and on and on and on. So that's a really good resources also if you have any questions.